Today, I'm gonna show you a brand new Mackie speaker that just became part of my every gig rig. I actually was part of the beta testing group for this very product, the Mackie Showbox, a battery-powered live performance rig with breakaway mix control. And here is the speaker. Pretty big. You can mount it on a pole. It's wedged, so you can lay it on the ground. It's for live gigs. Oh, this is a quirky thing. It comes with an Ethernet cable. We'll talk about this in a minute. And this is the power supply, a regular one of these. Mackie sent me the speaker, but they're not paying me. On the speaker itself, 2 XLR, 2 guitar inputs, plus a stereo input, and then over here on the right, it has an effects send, an 1/8" aux jack here, plug in like a phone or an iPad. It also has Bluetooth. Pair our phones right to the speaker. A USB-C interface plug-in. If you wanted to live stream your gig or just record the audio onto your phone, you can do that. And record the audio by itself. It has an SD card slot right here. Did I mention it's battery powered? It has a built-in battery. You just charge the speaker. At the top of the speaker, it has these other features. You can turn the LED lights on and off, feedback eliminator, outdoor mode, indoor mode, PA mode, amp mode. Let's go. Check, check, check. I am using the Showbox as an audio interface. I've used a USB cable, USB-C on the back of the Showbox, and plugged to USB into the phone. I have an iPhone 13, which has a lightning jack at the bottom. So I need this USB adapter that turns my USB-C into USB-A into lightning. But if you have a newer phone, you don't need to do that. So cool that the Showbox can be used as an audio interface. But I think the majority of people, including me, we're gonna use it as a PA speaker for live gigs. There's not a great way to mic a PA speaker, but I'm gonna do the best that I can. Just know that it's not gonna be a totally accurate portrayal of how it's gonna sound acoustically in the room. And I'll let you know how I think it sounds. Here we are, just like we'd be set up at an actual gig. Plug my vocals into channel number 1, my guitar into channel number 2. Number 1 and 3 are vocals, and number 2 and 4 are guitar channels. This side of the Showbox where the mixer is. But what's special about this mixer is when you push here to release, it comes out. And with the mixer detached, I'm gonna mount it right to the mic stand. The little mounting clamp comes included. It's off. The lights are not on. Attach it with this Mackie green Ethernet cable. The mixer gets power through that green cable. There's a USB-C port to charge your phone or iPad. We're gonna sound check for levels. I've just mic'd the Showbox with this SM7B here. Let's get to work. Our volume knob is also the gain knob, and the lights turn to white. If we want to set the level for this, what we're going to do is use the auto gain feature. By holding down the knob, it blinks and you check it. Baby, baby, I'm aware of where you go. When it fast blinks like that, that's how you know it's done. We've got the gain set. We've also got a compression knob down below underneath. So here's no compression. Here's all the compression. I think I want it kind of right in the middle for now. Let's do the guitar. I'll channel select 2. What we also have on here is a guitar tuner. This effects 1 knob. By holding it down, turns into the tuner. For such a simple mixer, it's really nice that lots of the knobs have double features. Even on the effects 2 knob, it has the snapshots. So if you find settings that you like, you can save them as a snapshot. You can have 5 saved snapshots. The main volume is all the way over here on the right, and what's nice is underneath there's a global mute button. It does have this built-in looper, but to be honest, I'm not really gonna use that. I'm gonna bring my own looper. So let me show you how I incorporate the RC600 into this whole routing mix. This might be my favorite included feature, the external effects send. Everything we've got plugged in here is gonna be sent out through the send, plugged into the looper as an instrument. From the looper, I'm gonna take the output, plug the looper into channel 5 and 6, which can be a stereo channel, but in this case, I'm gonna use it as a left mono. This knob controls how much of each channel is going to be sent through the effects send. The instruments are already live because they're plugged right into the speaker. And if the voice is coming through the microphone channel and the looper, there's gonna be phasing. So I have a few different routing settings that I have pre-saved in my looper. More on that for a future video. Let's see how this sounds.
Yeah, da da da. So I've chosen tube model. Kind of sounds like a lot of compression. Ooh. Might sound cool in the beatbox. Then we'll add some reverb maybe. The reverb is only on the second knob. Large room reverb. I am coming on out. Coming out.
There's something really nice about working with actual buttons and actual knobs. Not everybody loves the feeling of touchscreen everything. So you can make little tweaks in the middle of a song. What do we have on here? Delay chorus? Little bit of delay chorus. A lot of bit of delay chorus. And on this knob we have the reverb and the delays, flanger, phaser, fuzz. That might be kind of fun, okay. Another haze slowly, child is slowly taken. Crunch. Too much crunch. In your head, in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, hey, the clock at 6 a.m. Feels so far from where I've been. There's something so cool about reverse delay. We just covered how to set up the Showbox and even how to include the looper into it. We can use the effects, we can use the tuner, we can set the gain with the auto gain, and we can add compression. Something to note though, when it comes to the effects sends, that means in my case, what's going into my looper. Any effect from the effects 1 knob, that's gonna be printed into the loops. But everything on the effects 2 is not. Effects 2 is only gonna affect the live sound. I really feel Mackie had a musician like me in mind when they designed this. There's a lot about it that I really, really like. I'd absolutely recommend it to any solo artist or small ensemble that has to run their own sound. Having to bring your own sound system and run the sound yourself while performing, it's super common. I got the Showbox last week before it was released. The official manual wasn't even out yet. So after playing with it, there are more features I'd love to talk about in a future video. So I might have to do a part 2. Leave me comments down below. The Showbox is available for $7.99. Speaker, mixer, the onboard effects, the USB capabilities, and the way it Bluetooths right to your phone. I'd say it's a great price. I have an affiliate link below in the description for the Showbox and links to all of my studio gear. Clicking on my links supports the channel. Shout out to my awesome patrons that support me, my music, and this channel every month. The behind the scenes looks, unreleased demos, the potential songs that I'm writing. Thanks, patrons. In this next video, I'll take you on a studio tour of my live streaming setup here where I make all my videos for YouTube and social media. See you then.